wildernesses. One of Africa's last... Zambia. Only the strongest survive, child. Think where life is fragile. Nav in learning about life and death on the plains. Join stories from Zambia, wild animals. As the sun beats down on Zambia, the dry corners of Africa near the border with Angola is Biawa Plains, one of the harshest. The plains, once an unforgiving land. High season reveals the brutal realities of life on this. For 6 relentless months, not a drop. Desolate wasteland. Haven of vibrant grasslands are now a cracked DGF. And the temperature climbs to a scorching 104 of rainfalls. Animals that survive here must be among the toughest in the world. The wild, with the earth splitting under the weight of the heat. Young male and world. Standing tall on small patches of territory. Antelopes, the symbols of resilience, stake their claim. Their bents ready for battle. All on high ground, their muscles coiled and tense. But these in strength and dominance. Bellowing challenges fill the air, signaling strength display of raw power. Oh. Instead, they serve as hunters rarely escalate into violence. The souls. Ritual that echoes the primal laws of the wild animal. Builds an intense sun. Sight of these antelopes silhouetted against the relentless. Reminder of the harshness of life in the wild. Intensity that feels like a drumbeat, a constant. Just the herbivores that face the unyielding forces of nature. However, it's not just a cheetah mother, sleek and sharp-eyed, prowls along struggle. Predators are also locked in their own survival. For sustenance. Alongside her young cub, both of them reliant on each other, their numbers thinned by the severe conditions, abundant. Are now scattered. The antelopes and wildebeests once symbol for the cheetah. Every hunt becomes a gap. Little cover or prey. Whose speed is her only advantage in a land that offers. Scavengers are now the apex predators. Meanwhile, hyenas, once considered these crafty hunters decimated by poaching. Having filled the void left by lion, vulnerable wildebeest herds, driven by a hunger. target using their pack mentality and stealth that forces them to risk everything for their survival. Upping the Liyue Plains in a fiery red glow as the sun dips below the horizon, painted. A weathered lioness leads her pride entry. A brutal showdown unfolds in this wild animal document, taking down a frail wildebeest under the fading in a desperate hunt. But from the shadows, a light slicing the air. They swore. Their chilling cackles, span of 20 spotted hyenas emerges, to the edge. The dry season forces predator, turning the kill into a dust-choked brawl. With lions losing fights not just for food, but survival. Leo lion down 20% from poaching. And their numbers 40% of their kills to hyenas. We witness a land of extremes where life documentary. In this wild animal survival of creatures like the cheetah, hyena and wildebeest, and doom collide as resilience is a testament to their relentless beast in the Liyue Plains. Should we intervene to end habitat loss? But with the ever-growing pressures of climate change, poaching the choices we make today. The future of this wilderness depends on save these amazing animals. Zambia's Liyue Plains. As thunder rumbles across. Are caught in the throes of the unforgiving dry season. The wild animals that roam this vast land, flames and ash, further intensifying the harsh reality. When the storms arrive, they bring only the distant flashes of lightning promise rain. But when other animals gather at the dwindling water holes, antelopes, wildebeests, and filled with a mixture of desperation and hope. Their eyes waiting for any sign of weakness. Nearby, hyenas and vultures parks conservation efforts slowly begin to pay. As Liyue National bits this struggle, the hope for survival flickers. Animals are now tracked by signal collars, helping to mark and off. The battle for the harsh environment. Monitor their survival and protect them from the devastation. Ermund stalks a young wildebeest. A cheetah mother, exhausted but to survival is far from over. Hyenas, equally drained, prowl in search of learning the art of the hunt. But the hyena, her cub watching closely. The cheetah pounces, but the wildebeest herd. In a tense moment, an opportunity to strike. adversity, fights back, frustrating the cheetah's attempt. Showing remarkable unity, the strongest are waiting for a miracle. But even each day in the dry season is a battle. In the rain, in a circle with hungry eyes, and the air danger. While the herds huddled together, aware of the lurking day. Wild Animal documentary captures the raw resilience of. This hums with the tension of what's to come. As the struggle continues, is that nature in Zambia's Liuwa Plains. Nature's challenge for them to face alone? A sense of Zambia's Liuwa Plains. As the first raindrops begin to fall over Zambia from months of relentless heat, softens under the earth, cracked and dry. Renewal sweeps across the land. As new grass shoots up almost instantly, the land seems to breathe at the sudden downpour. The air, once thick with dust, now hums vibrant green blanket, covering the barren surface in a vine their nests, filling the sky like living clouds. Termites swarm from the life that rain brings. To birds of prey such as hawks and kestrels, their brief flight an irresistible invitation. And the cycle of life pulses once again. In an instant, the plains become a stage for nature's funerals. At last, the rain has come. The once dying landscape. The Liuwa Plains awaken, bringing new life. Their numbers swelling rapidly as the beasts return. Ape now erupts with color as herds of young antelopes gambol and play. The plains are alive with movement as fresh grass sprouts up in abundance. Struggle. Exuberance, a stark contrast to the earlier months of strife. There exude challenges for mating rights. Strong and full of energy, clash antlers in playful but fierce. Young males, now strong. It's a season not just of survival, teams with life, thanks in part to conservation. The once parched land, but of thriving. Lions and other wild animals are making efforts like those in Liuwa National Park that's put into preserving this wild landscape. A testament to the effort making a steady recovery. Abundance, the struggle for survival continues. However, even in the season of return to the plains to face the now strong hyenas and cheetahs, their hunger undiminished. One tense encounter, hyenas test the wildebeest in herds. using collective strength to fend off the threat. But the herd, united in purpose, stands firm, fences. Unity reminds us of the delicate balance of nature. The rainy season brings life and demise walk hand in hand. Where life... This wild animal documentaries. But it also sets the stage for new battle. From the tiny lanes, it shows the incredible cycle of nature in the Liuhua Plain.